Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. Another one of my hashtag tales from underneath my hood. That EGR valve right there, that's the EGR valve, was giving me an alarm in the truck. Check engine light was on. Check engine light, alarm code says that that's what it is. So I came home and got my trusty socket set. Got a few tools. You're gonna take that pipe wrench, depends on what sequence you take them off, that crescent wrench, 10 and an 8, clean the threads of a bolt. I use that to take the housing off the air filter. Excuse me. I took this off because I replaced my filter. I took that off. I took these 4 10mm bolts out of the throttle, but this is the throttle body. Oh yeah, you're gonna get an opportunity to clean the throttle body, so I took the bolts out of this. Took that housing off. You don't have to take this off. You just fold all this back over. Took that 8mm right there. There's 2 10. Let's see. This is the 8. That's the 8mm right there. There's 2 10s. There's a 10 here, and there's a 10 on the other side. That right there was the hardest thing. That right there. I sprayed some bolt rust removal stuff several times. It probably sat for 10 to 15 minutes. Because, I mean, this thing hadn't been off in 12 years. So, it was good and rusty. And that's what I used that wire brush for. When I got this loose, I was able, and you have to pull this towards you. I put that pipe wrench underneath that because I popped the bolts. I pulled the bolts out. So I put a pipe wrench right here, and then I used, to pull against each other. Because if you don't, you're pulling against this housing. If you try to pop this off without these bolts on it, and it's the only thing it's sitting on is this plastic housing right here, you're going to buy a whole lot more stuff than what you intend to buy. So put your pipe wrench right there. I wouldn't even leave it connected. I don't want any pressure on that plastic. Put your pipe wrench right underneath that right there. And then put your crescent wrench underneath that right there and pull this towards you. It pops loose. You'll hear it too. It makes a nice little noise. So I pulled this off. My old one is over here in the box, and I'll take a picture of it in a second. Put the new one back on. It's got a metal gasket in here, under here. Just make sure you got everything lined back up. If you're watching this video, then you already know how to work on cars. So this right here is supposed to solve all your problems, if you have any. But I'll tell you what solves even more of your problems. Cleaning the backside of that throttle body. Most people won't do it. The car dealership won't do it. It's extra. They'll charge you $120. That shit used to be $30. They'll charge you $100. Jiffy Lube will charge you $100 to take a can of something and hook it into your fuel line and pump that shit through here. And it's bullshit. It cleans. It's clean. I don't even know that it's even cleaned the front. I don't have a fuel line in my throttle body, so it's not cleaning anything. You just got $120 off me, you son of a bitches. If you take this off and get you some carburetor cleaner and clean the front and the back. Oh, I can clean it from the front. I don't have to take this off. No, you're a liar. This is not a carburetor. This thing is an electronic. This is an electronic fuel injector. You cannot start digging around with that butterfly in there. You'll get the timing off. Take it out, you lazy sons of bitches. Take the bolts out of it, turn it around, and clean it from the back. Carbon comes off, man. That thing looks like it's brand new when it's through. It'll remind you of the 80s and those Rochester and them Holly 4-barrel carburetors. Stop being a bomb. Take it off, clean it, put the bolts back in it. Everything goes back the same way you took it off. Hook all this stuff back up. Go in there, crank it up, and watch your codes clear. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. This truck is, this is a 2008. Yeah, I know it's clean. That's because I take care of my shit. We'll holler at y'all.